Yeah, welcome to my blog. To my class, where I'm going to teach you how to find components of forces along a given direction. You can always visit my examsol.blogspot.com to get some materials, study materials that can help you. Other video or free ebooks, they are there. Please take your time to access them. They are freely yours. Okay, now I want to look at how to resolve forces into a given component, into a given direction. That's what we mean. We want to find equivalent of forces, and we are looking at Utme 2004. That's JAMB 2004. This question is very easy. In 2004, we are looking at which type question is this? Okay, no, that's number 18. We're checking number 18, and the question is: the diagram above shows 4 Newton forces, 4 Newton, 6 Newton, 10 Newton, and 8 Newton, which act at a point O in the directions indicated. The net horizontal force is dash. The net horizontal force is dash. So we are required to find the net horizontal force from the diagram that we have here. Of course, this is 4 Newton, this is 8 Newton, this is 10 Newton, and this is 6 Newton. Now to solve, we need to understand that the sum of forces acting in one direction is equal to the sum of forces acting in the opposite direction. That knowledge is vital to solving this problem. Right, so that means we can partition here. We know that this is negative x-axis and this is positive what? X-axis. So we resolve all the forces along the x-axis. Okay? So along the positive x-axis, we have positive x-axis. We have force there to be what? 4 Newton. Now along the negative x-axis, we have all these forces. Okay, but if I were you, I will not just write like that. I will just do everything. I sum everything. Now when we have force acting this way, that is negative. When we have it that way, that is positive. So we have total summation of fx. Fx means horizontal components of the forces, or the forces acting, the component of the forces acting along the horizontal direction. Now starting from here, this is minus 4. Okay, now this one here, okay, what the angle is? The angle indicated, sorry, this is angle 60 degree, and this is also what? 60 degree. Right, so this one is going to be plus 8, but we have to resolve 8 along the horizontal. That is what? Cos 60. Okay, then 10 is this, force 10 makes angle 0 with the horizontal, so it is just what? Plus 10. Then the last one is 6 Newton, which also make angle 60. That's plus 6 cos 60. Right, what is that? That's minus 4. Cos 60 is 1 over 2. So 8 times 1 over 2 is what? 8 times 1 over 2 is what? That's 4. Then plus 10. Then plus. Cos 60 is 1 over 2, right? 6 times 1 over 2 is what? 3. So we have minus 4 plus 10 plus 3. That's 13 Newton. So the total horizontal component, horizontal force is 13 Newton. So we have just applied a resolution of forces here. So finding a component of forces along a particular direction. So that is 13 Newton. Now let me further explain, so that in case you have similar question, you will not be alarmed. Now when we have forces like this, okay, let this one be x-axis, this one be y-axis. Okay, you will notice that the other time we have 10 Newton here and we have 4 here. I did not say 4 cos anything, and I did not say 10 cos anything, because this is already on what? X-axis, and this is already on X-axis. So this one will just be minus and this one will be plus. Okay, you don't need to put cos. But when we have other forces that are inclined at certain angle to the given direction, maybe this one is theta, and you have force F here. To resolve F along this place, it has become F cos theta, right? Now we have another one here, and this one is let's say this is F1, so that's F1. This is F2, making angle theta also with the horizontal. You know, this one is in the negative X-axis, so that's going to be minus F2 cos theta, right? You may want to ask me, what if we want to find the total force along the vertical? Now, finding F1 along the vertical is going to be what? F1 sine theta, right? Okay, it's going to be F1 sine theta, and this one too is going to be what? F2 sine theta along the vertical. Okay, you have to understand it. But when we have F3 here, making angle theta with the vertical. Now this one is acting in the negative y direction, so it's going to be minus F3 cos theta. Then if we want to find it along the vertical, it's going to be F3 sine theta. Now you may think, what's this man saying? I don't understand, I'm confused. It shouldn't be. What you have to understand here is that the resolution of forces is not something that you cram that if it is vertical, it is sine theta, if it is horizontal, it is cos theta. No. What we do is, when we have a force, it's force F, now I want to resolve it along this direction. Let's say this is direction X, and this is F. We need to know the angle between F and X. Okay, once you know the direction, so to find, when we solve F along X, that becomes Fx. What does that mean? It means Fx is the component of F along X. So we need to write that Fx, telling us that this is the X component of F. Are you getting it? So now finding that, we just pick our F and then we multiply by cosine of theta. So that's F cos theta. That gives us what? The X component of force F. Are you getting it? Now, that is why I said when we solve F1 along X, we're going to have F1 sine theta. And then F2 along X is going to be what? F2 sine theta. But this time around, there must be negative there. Sorry, F2 cos theta. Along X, F1 cos theta. Along X here, F2 cos theta. But there must be negative because it is traveling in the negative X direction. Okay? So that's what you need to cram. I mean, what you need to know. Then, if peradventure the angle is changed, and we now have a force. This is force F, and they say we should find, this is X, this is Y. We are asked to find Fx. Fx this time around cannot be F cos theta. Hope you know that, because the angle between F and X is not theta but what? 90 minus theta. So that is why Fx this time around is going to be F cos 90 minus theta. And from trig geometry, we understand that cos 90 minus theta is what? Sine theta. So that's what? F sine theta. Okay? Please take time to go over this video again and again until you have a very good understanding of what I have outlined, what I have explained, what I have elucidated. Please do your best and continue to watch and study until you get good understanding of everything. Thank you for your time. I wish you all the best.